hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and we're still in Pharos. I mean, the Thunder Plains. Yeah, that's what I meant. We're gonna start this video off with some sphere gridding. Yay, Riku's strength increased because she's been a pivotal attacker in our party. Even though we've never attacked with her. Except maybe at the very beginning of the game, that early segment where we had her. But she also learned spare change. I think that's where you can throw money at your enemies. Either that or you can bribe them. Yeah, in this game, there's actually an ability, I believe it's one Riku gets, where you can actually bribe the enemies. If you give them so much gil, they'll, like, run away or something. It's weird. Anyhow, I'm not going to be using that, most likely. Let's look at Kimahri's sphere grid. He's coming along. He's about to enter into... Ooh, that big portion down there is where the, his level 2 spells are going to be. He's not that far behind Lulu. Although for Kimahri, I think I'm going to end up skipping those defense and HP boosts, just because I really do want to get to those tier 2 black magic spells before the next boss fight, if we can. Or I should say before a particular boss fight. The boss fight that I've kind of been hinting at wanting to be prepared for, and we should fear, and all that stuff for the past few videos. Actually, I've been kind of hinting at this particular boss for quite a while. You'll be seeing him soon. And meanwhile, we did learn Shell. Yeah, everyone's just kind of moving along here. Oh, Tidus has 5. This is why I don't like having too many sphere grid moves at once, because you can accidentally move too far ahead and end up missing some nodes if you click the confirm button too fast. I have done that before, not in this playthrough, but the first time I played the game. And that's why I started doing, moving everyone either, like, every 1 to 3 levels I would go into the sphere grid. Alright, and that settles all of that. So we are ready to move on. I see another treasure hidden over here. It looks like there should be. Again, ambushing and nearly killing Riku. Auron, we need to break his power. There we go. We'll cure Riku up there. And we'll just get Riku hit again. And I guess it's okay, because it does charge Riku's overdrive for Mix, and the other enemies in this area, the way we've been operating with our battles and navigating battles, they're effectively dealing 0 damage, so yeah, this is the only guy that's really going to help Riku's overdrive gauge fill. And we'll use Blizzard for a little change of pace. Yeah, that was the Dark Buster we used with Wakka there. We just freshly learned that. And yeah, it pretty much guarantees that he'll be blinded, but only if the darkness only lasts for 1 turn there. Yeah, there we go. Is there a thing behind there? No, it doesn't seem that way. Okay. That lightning shock actually helped us get to where we were trying to go. Works for me. Yeah, I guess everyone can just start out. Yeah, don't tag in Riku yet, because you know what's gonna happen. Yeah, Lulu has her overdrive, which I'm kind of not going to save for the boss, even though I probably should. But I've just never really liked Lulu's overdrive. It just doesn't feel consistent. Like, I get up to 3, and then it takes, like, more rotations to get to 4, and then I never really get to 5. What is your deal with Riku? Seriously, is that light curtain so important that she stole from you? I think Titus still needs a turn. There, he got a turn. Auron is the best attacker without using... That's a cool shot of
no time to waste.
His sword
Let's
there.
go.
Auron, once again, is the best physical attacker we have against that guy, so no MP spent. Those lightning strikes are becoming real cheap shots. You know that? SOS regen. If it was permanent regen, I would use it, but for just being an SOS ability, I'm not really interested. I guess that's technically better than Devastator there. Again, not that we're attacking with Riku, but if we should ever... You never know when the need might... Again, I just got out of the menu. This thunderstorm is cheating. Yeah, we got a remedy. Oh, well, not a new enemy, but a new formation. We have 2 of these things. These things are not pleasant. I wonder if Lulu can take them out in one shot. Let's find out together. Well, it wouldn't really be together because this is post-commentary me and I already know the answer to this. Yes, Lulu can. But now we all know. And knowing is half the battle. Especially when there's 2 enemies. Alright, let's bring in... Yeah, Titus needs to... Everybody else still needs turns. Wakka. Wakka might actually kill the poor thing. And yeah, I figured it was just gonna Thundara itself. It's kind of predictable at this point. Okay, Kamari, come in. And can you kill it? No. No, you cannot. How about you have the Warrior Overdrive mode? Maybe we'll switch you to that. Waka waka boom! Or booyah. The same thing, really. Alright, there's another little corner sticking out on the map there, so clearly I have to go check that out. Lulu, kill something, please. Very nice. And Yuna will stop all the thunder damage we're going to take here. Other than that, things are pretty typical here. Everyone is starting to get their overdrives as well. This time, however, since he's going to Thundara himself and increase his magic, I'm not going to save Kamari for last. We're going to save Wakka for last. It didn't matter. And we got some more ability spheres. Never going to turn those down. Haha! Show you, Lightning Storm. Well, it doesn't seem like there was any other treasure over there. Okay, so it is time to press onward. Orin's got... yeah. So basically we're just going to do this in reverse order. Yuna's going to go first. Orin's already out here. So we don't have to worry about tagging. And there's that. Now we just gotta get everybody else a turn. There's Riku. Here's Titus. And yeah, we're just gonna go with... I think we're gonna go with basic water. Provided I go to black magic. And Lulu will finish this off. And we got a Thunder Spear from our from winning that battle. All right. And we're in new territory. Speaking of territory, that Pharos reference was from Final Fantasy XII. You guys should go check out my LP on that. Totally not, you know, shameless plugging other LPs. Riku doesn't notice. But Auron... can't get anything past him. Yeah, I'm gonna Sphere Grid here. Partly because past gameplay me is recognizing this area and remembering who the boss is, and isn't fully sure when the boss is going to pop up, but is pretty sure that, well, not pretty sure, I am sure that this is the boss that I've been hinting at. It's going to be the next boss. I thought there was something else more before we got here, but I guess not. I guess I just wanted there to be, so I had more time to prepare for the boss that's coming up. But no, the next boss is one of the bosses that I've kind of been dreading. One of the bosses that is not easy mode. Ooh. Agility +4. That's nice. And magic +4, that's also nice. And that ability is Protect. Makes sense, because we just got Shell. This seems kind of late for us to be getting Protect and Shell.
You're worried about Yuna.
Then again, we're 31 parts in. Maybe we should just have a tutorial on what Shell and Protect do.
What is she thinking?
The simplest answer would be, in exchange for agreeing to marry him, she hopes to negotiate with Seymour.
Negotiate what?
I wonder.
What? All by herself?
And you're going to withhold more plot information. Why don't we negotiate some plot
She's
information
strong,
out of
but
you?
Seymour is the better negotiator.
Again, it depends
Well, then,
what they're
why don't we do
negotiating.
something about it?
Yuna wants it this way.
How do you know all of this
I
about
just don't
Yuna's
get it.
thoughts and wants?
Doesn't she trust us?
On the contrary,
Oh, I'm so sick of you.
she doesn't want us caught up in whatever it is she's planning.
I don't
Yeah,
want you caught
that's
up
what I
in this
thought.
adventure
But that makes
together.
me worry even more. She could just tell us.
That's the way she is.
Well, Orin could also just tell us
She's
the
naive,
plot, but he's not going to do
serious
that
to
till
a
the end of the
fault,
game.
and doesn't ask for help.
You're probably right.
Yuna's easy to read.
And you're
Yeah, she
easy
is.
to want to punch in the face.
But hard to guard. Stand by her. Always.
You mean like you guarded her when the Albed kidnapped her off the shoe puff? Shoe puff. I like that word.
folks.
No,
Sorry.
shoe puffs.
It's funny how calm I was.
We were talking about
Maybe
shoe
it was
puffs.
because I
There's
realized
always
that
time
Yuna
for
wasn't marrying
that.
Seymour for love. Not really. It was just her duty. Something she had to do before returning to her pilgrimage. That's what I kept telling myself anyway. And well, maybe. I realized that Yuna and I'd never, you know. Yuna, let's go.
Well, of course you're never going to, because, you never proposed to her. If you like it, you should have put a ring on it. I really need to stop using that joke. Especially since, between recording this post-commentary, I've also been recording some parts in Mega Man Maker. And
Lady Yuna,
they're going to be
it is
uploaded at
good to
very,
see you
very
made it
different
through
times. You'll see
safely.
this months
And,
after
if I may,
the Mega Man Maker
congratulations on your
part's
betrothal.
already up.
Maester Seymour's people are expecting you. Take that
I'm
road
expecting
to go to
you
Makalania
to shut
Temple.
up so I can finish explaining my ring jokes. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of
This
stages
road
on there
leads to Bethel.
that have had the
You
ring
should hurry to
boomerang
the
weapon
temple in
lately,
Makalania.
and I've been using that joke a lot over there. I want to go to Bethel. I like the sound of that word too. That's my favorite named city in this, in Final Fantasy X is Bethel. There's so many different ways you can say it. Bethel. Bethel. You can say it all cute and innocent. We're going to Bethel. Or, you better watch out in Bethel. Alright, anyways, we have new enemies here since we're in the Makalania Woods. We have the wasp thing that needs to die to Waka Waka Boom. And we have blue elements. They're water elemental, so we get to start using thunder stuff. We're also going to put up Null Tide
Shield us from watery woe.
from watery woe. I just call it a hunch.
Don't look so shocked.
Dang, that was overkill. I like it though. Alright, Orin. Actually, one thing we're gonna find is that a lot of the enemies around here are weak to thunder, including enemies that Orin would be hitting. So I'm going to end up at some point putting the Thunder Blade on Orin. It'll be nice, and a lot of things are going to resist or absorb water here, so I'm going to end up taking the Brotherhood off of Tidus, because it just won't be as useful as I would like it to be. We're also going to have to take the Water Strike off of Waka's Blitzball there. Okay, basic thunder doesn't kill it, but thunder plus thunder will. Thunder plus Thunder? Oh, no, we're gonna use up her... Yeah, Thundara Fear. We're gonna overkill it. See how quickly I get up to 3 and then I get kind of stuck there getting to 4? Yeah. I don't really care for the Fury. Plus, you also notice that it was weaker than just normally casting Thundara. In fact, it took about it took 3 Thundara Furies to pass 1 regular Thundara in damage, and even then it was just barely. So, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Lulu's Overdrive. I am a fan of NPCs giving us items, but he decided to be stubborn. Well, may wasps be in your future because of it. Okay, Wakka, you know what to do. Yeah, those things are weak to ice. They're also weak to Wakka chucking a blitzball at their face. Yeah, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. Alright, Riku Steel, we're getting fish scales from these guys, so that's a new item-ish for us. I wanted to do that with the Thunderblade on. Yeah, Tidus is still going to be lightning-proof. That's probably not going to be as effective here. Ouch. And one more Thunder will finish it off. Nice amount of AP from those guys. Because they really weren't all that challenging. Especially when you start using Null Tide. Yeah, here's the part. Now we're not taking Brotherhood. We haven't seen other enemies yet. But we are going to try the Thunderblade. Fast gameplay me? Okay, we're not going to try the Thunderblade just yet. We are going to open that treasure and get 2,000. Yeah, you kind of have to go up that slope there. It's not as intuitive as I would have liked it to be, but yeah, that's fine. Checking for hidden treasures, because you noticed that treasure earlier. It was kind of like hiding behind the tree, and you didn't really know it was there until we got past it. Yes, stoned Kamari. Okay. Well, this wasp is also rude. And you can tag in Yuna, we can use Suna. I just made a rhyme. Oh, maybe I should have just softened him up with a soft potion. Could have used that joke again. Darn. Even though I just used it anyways.
Too late to beg for mercy.
Yeah, we'll use a Spiral Cut. That was pretty good. But those guys are going to end up taking like half damage for water, so I'm going to end up switching Tidus's weapon at some point. Alright. Lulu needs a turn. And then Auron can finish this guy off.
Enough. No time to waste. Let's go.
And yeah, since everything that Auron's going to be attacking is weak to Thunder, may as well put the Thunder Blade on him. Another Strength +2 boost. And I want to see what these are. Holy! We're not going to be getting that for a while. But everyone was curious, I know you were. Agility +4, very nice. Another ability, Drain. Why does he get Drain? That's so weird. I'm not going to use that. Magic +3 in case I ever do want to use the thing I'm not going to use. And if we go... Well, we'll take 2 extra spaces, because 1 to get there and 1 to get back to our main path. But that can give us an Evasion +1 and Strength +1, both things that Wakka will use, so I'm gonna take that extra couple steps. Besides, we're doing fine as far as Sphere Grid progress goes. We gotta see what's up here. Accuracy, MP, and defense. I want Lulu having that stuff, but I can also stop here, get her this magic defense +2 right now. And it's only going to take 1 more move to get her there, so 2 moves to get, well, 2 extra moves to get to that little subset there, and then 1 move to get back. I see you, treasure, and I'll see you guys next time.